So I talked about Kirby Dach in one of my latest videos, but it was only a short talk about him, and I really wanted to make an entire video about Kirby Dach and what he's gonna bring, I think, to the Montreal Canadiens, and also talk about what's his potential and will he break out with the Canadiens or not. I haven't watched a lot of games of Kirby Dach. I mean, the Blackhawks are my second favorite team, but still, I mean, all the games I watched, other than the 2020 bubble in the playoffs when they beat Edmonton, I don't think he was playing in a lot of them. I mean, I watched a lot of Blackhawks hockey back in 2020, 2021, and he was injured for the most part of that season. But I know that in the games he played, he did pretty well. Same for the bubble, because in the bubble he got like 6 points in 9 games or something like that. So yeah, and he got like 9 points in 17 games. You guys probably can see the stats on your screen right now, but yeah, um, he did pretty good in both of those situations in the games he played in the 2020-21 season and in the playoffs. Um, with the Blackhawks in the bubbles against the Edmonton Oilers. So that shows that he can perform well at a high level. But the latest season he played with the Blackhawks was pretty bad. It was his worst season in my opinion. But the Blackhawks sucked really bad. I haven't watched any games at all this season because I was already struggling watching the ads. I didn't want to watch my second favorite team get destroyed too. So yeah, not really a good year for my teams, and it won't be good for the next couple of years because the Blackhawks are getting even worse than the Canadiens right now. Kane is leaving apparently. Jonathan Taze wants to leave, so it's gonna be hard to watch. Yeah, and the Canadiens are rebuilding too, so yeah, not good for me. My third favorite team is the Winnipeg Jets, and they're heading into a rebuild, in my opinion. But I'm gonna talk about that in another video. Yeah. So what is Kirby Dach gonna bring? I think to the Montreal Canadiens. Well, he's gonna bring a lot of size. He's not really big physically, but he's tall as fuck. He's 6'4", and he skates really, really well. Like if we compare with Kotkaniemi is about the same height, but problem with Kotkaniemi is that he skates really poorly. He doesn't have really good skating abilities, and I think that's what's holding him back in being able to perform in the NHL. But for Kirby Dach, he skates really well. He has great hands. His hockey IQ is close to Nick Suzuki's IQ. He's really, really good. I just think that he wasn't in the best environment for him to develop in the right way. And they started to play him in the NHL way too quick. I think if I was the Blackhawks GM back then, I would have let him play a year extra in the WHL. It probably would have helped him a lot to get the confidence back. But yeah, I think he wasn't in the best environment to develop, and I think that the Montreal Canadiens with Martin St. Louis as the head coach is the perfect fit for Kirby Dach to just come over and do his things, because that's how Martin St. Louis wants the players to play. You see an opportunity to make a play, you make the play, and I think that putting Kirby Dach into a system, a bit like St. Louis was talking in his first press conference back when he got in Montreal, when you put a player in a system, you're kind of holding him back. And I think that's what happened with the Chicago Blackhawks. There were a lot of superstars player in like Patrick Kane, Jonathan Taze, and those guys could do whatever they wanted. But him, I think he had a responsibility to stay back a little. Maybe he was scared to make plays, and that little thing that I think it's holding him back is gonna go away with Marty St. Louis. Just telling him, bro, have fun on the ice. If you see you can make a play, do it. If you see an opportunity to make a play, make reads, go ahead, make the hockey plays, and I think that's what was missing to Kirby Dach's game. And since he has a lot of potential, he has a lot of pure talent, I think he's gonna do well in the Montreal Canadiens system, which is not really a system, it's more like a philosophy. And yeah, I can't wait to see him play. I can't wait to see who he's gonna play with. He still hasn't have a contract. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Montreal doesn't have a lot of cap space, so I expect a trade. Maybe they're waiting on Carey Price to get news or whatever. Maybe they're going to trade Jake Allen. Maybe they're going to trade Christian Dvorak. But yeah, I expect Kirby Dach next season to at least get 45 points, maybe 50. Not more, not less. But if he gets there, it's going to be a step into the right direction. And I expect him in his prime to get 60 to 70 points, being responsible on both hands, and be a really good 1-2 punch with Nick Suzuki on the middle. Yeah, I think it's a good acquisition. Maybe I would have kept the 13th overall because I liked a lot of players that were picked in this area, but I think that Kirby Dach is a pretty good fit for the Montreal Canadiens and to Martin St. Louis' philosophy. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. It's been your boy Tropical Chill, and I'll see you guys later in another video. Bye bye.